And we're back with Talk of the Town. Eddie Hewitt has joined me. He is the head coach for cross country and track and field for the Heritage Academy. So, Eddie, good to have you with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about your background, and then we'll kind of segue over to the Heritage Academy and what you're doing with the boys and girls there, Eddie.
Fine. So I've been coming to Hilton Head now since 2005, and we decided to buy a place here, and so I'm an avid runner, and my wife just got a new job, so we relocated here. Okay. And so basically, while in Ohio, I was the campus monitor and mentor for Akron Early College, which was on the campus of Akron University. And I also coach, so I've been coaching now for about 15 years, both boys and girls, cross country and track, up in Ohio. And so since we've relocated, I'm here now on the island. So I really didn't know anybody, and so my whole heritage connection it's God. That's only, I can just blame God because, I'm new, didn't really know anyone. So, but pretty much that's my background.
Right. And so why Heritage Academy? You probably could have gone anywhere with your background.
So I actually met Liz Nash through a mutual friend of ours. And she said, well, you need to talk to Liz. And so Liz and I met, and from the moment that we met, it was a perfect match. Our philosophies are the same. So at Heritage Academy, they're more of a one-on-one, really hands-on, working with the students, and ideally setting high school programs for kids, high school kids. And that's kind of my philosophy with coaching, which it's difficult to do, but it can be done. And my philosophy is the kid first. Do we want them to run fast? Absolutely. Do we want to qualify for state? Absolutely. But the most important thing is the kid and developing that young person to becoming a responsible adult, and having character and integrity is everything. And
right.
So,
we had the golf coach on a few minutes ago, and he said the same thing. It's a holistic approach.
Absolutely.
Building that character, working with sportsmanship and teamwork, and you want to win and all of that, but really it's about developing that kid, that student,
absolutely,
into being the best person they can be, and really reaching all of those, those characteristics about them. So you coach both boys and girls.
Both boys and girls.
Is there so what's the difference in your field of track and cross country? Are girls easier, boys? So what's the different dynamic?
They both have their nuances. How about that? But I would say girls are probably easier in a sense that you can tell them, they listen, they follow instructions. And not that boys don't, but sometimes boys are a little bit harder to rein in. But once you rein them in, they're good, and they trust you, and they believe that you have their best interests at heart. But I enjoy coaching and both genders.
Yes.
It's challenging. I have a daughter, so I kind of know how to understand and how to work it. And then I have 3 older brothers, so I have that too. But I think kids in general are like people. They want to be seen. They want you to see them as an individual. And once you do that with a boy or a girl, you got them. They understand that, Coach, you understand me.
Eddie, I was just thinking, with the electronics and, computers and the phones and everything that the kids are surrounded with and absorbed in so much, would you say today's student or athlete is maybe not as prepared or as athletic or whatever because of all that electronic? Or do you have to work them harder when they're...
Yeah. I would say no. They're just as athletic as they were when I was growing up. Maybe even more so because they have access to a lot more of things for CrossFit from all different types. I would say the focus is different. So when I was in high school, we didn't have cell phones.
Right.
So, it was school, it was homework, it was housework, and it was sports.
Right.
And so there was no phone or no social media. So I would say that the athleticism is still there, but the focus is not.
Yes.
And it's tough. It's a tough haul. I couldn't imagine being a 16, 17-year-old kid now.
In today's world, very difficult.
And my number one focus is their safety.
Yes.
And so the school is
Very
really
good.
big on social media and dealing
Very
with those
good.
issues and bullying and all of that. So
Thank you, Eddie, so much. Great talking with you today. Our time is up,
Thank you.
unfortunately. Eddie Hewitt with the Heritage Academy. He is the head coach of cross country and track. And we'll be right back.
thank you.